On this podcast, we talk about the books, both old and new, that are worth putting on your to-be-read list. I'll include the back cover synopsis, content warnings, as well as my pro and con list. To avoid any spoilers, head over to my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these books. Let's jump in for the day. Today we're going to be talking about Just Don't Fall by Emma St. Clair, which is the first book in the Sweater Weather multi-author series. This is a series where each author wrote one book that takes place in the same town, but they don't necessarily overlap so that you can read them in order. I'm reading them in the order that they were published. So here we go. The back cover synopsis says, "Before Logan Barnes was hockey's hottest bad boy, he was my brother's best friend and my first crush. Oh yeah, and the guy who ghosted me and broke my teenage heart. But now Logan is back in Harvest Hollow. But not willingly. Recovering from an injury and some bad press, he's stuck playing for our minor league team. Which means I'll be working with him almost daily. And as the hockey team's social media manager, it's my job to wrangle all the guys into filming TikToks, trending videos. But Logan doesn't want to be wrangled. But turns out, neither does my heart. Because my old crush never died, and when Logan becomes my accidental fake boyfriend, those old feelings flare hot enough to melt the ice. But that's all totally one-sided, totally fake, isn't it? No matter what signals he seems to be giving me, or how real things start to feel, I know Logan's not home for good. I survived Logan leaving once, but this time, I'm not sure my heart will recover." So this is a dual point of view rom-com. It's a hockey one, which has been great, getting closed-door hockey stuff. You get the brother's best friend, childhood crush, slow burn, workplace, a never before kissed female character. The intimacy is sweet by the title. I'd rate it at a moderate, because the kisses do stray to the neck. And the language was, once there was a hells yeah on game day. There wasn't really any violence. I mean, it's hockey, so they're pushing each other around, but nothing I'd consider violent. And as far as potential warnings, neglectful childhood, strained parent-child relationship, ghosting, nothing crazy. The con on this one is the miscommunication. I hate this one. I hate the miscommunication, but I know it's realistic in the fact that we don't want to talk about hard things. We don't want to be vulnerable. So I know it's realistic, but I hate reading it. It makes me really grumpy, but it was short-lived, so we're going to move on. On the pro side is the multiple epilogues, and yes, multiples. It was fabulous. And the one in the book is actually longer than a page, which is lovely. But if you sign up for the newsletter, you get a bonus one. Now, the intimacy is a little higher. It's a fade to black because it hits the honeymoon phase, but still really adorable with the pink. Loved it. I also love that the grumpy person is the thoughtful romantic as well. The hockey lesson after the interview was just the beginning. That you had the hand-holding and kissing education, which was just fire. And then checking the restaurant for root beer before making reservations, wrapping the book. It was all amazing. And I think my favorite part of this book was when Logan moves in and is the borrowing sugar conversation. It was fantastic. I am curious about the Philly team, and I'm wondering if we get that as part of like a spin-off series, kind of like a sequel. I think that would be really fun. Or, an additional bonus episode. I'm fine with whatever, so we'll see what Emma gives us. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on the borrowing sugar conversation or any of the other adorable things that happen in this book. You can find me at enjoylifewithme.angela on Instagram, and I'll be back soon with another fantastic